book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 12 in the NLT. Raise the battle flag against Babylon. Reinforce the guard and station the watchman. Prepare an ambush, for the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai will fulfill all his plans against Babylon. You are a city by a great river, a great center of commerce, but your end has come. The thread of your life is cut. The thread of your life is cut. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai of heaven's armies has taken his vow and has sworn to do it by his own name. Your cities will be filled with enemies, like fields swarming with locusts, and they will shout in triumph over you. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Havushah, Wahara Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen. Begin with the 144,000. Preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. Let's pull up this Isaiah 33 and 1 verse. As you see right here 4 hours ago, Trump says, I guess Americans should worry about Iran retaliating on U.S. soil. Like I said, some people will die. You see that? So they're causing great fear on the soils of Babylon. All right? Hey, and the attacks are coming, as we've been saying through the spirit of Prophet Yahweh Shema Shai. As that was one of the scriptures we just brought up in Jeremiah 51. They're already here. Then they just made a deal with how you say it, Kurdistan's, the so-called go up against Iran. All right, boots on the ground. We can see how that play out. And you know, Esau always lying. So hey, shit, hey. Esau, could have paid, might pay some of them Kurdistans to come up over here, or they might be already up over here. But we know most definitely, you got some Iranians up over here that's ready to do that deal to America. Hey, that's ready to. Hey, look, there's a lot of Iranians here in America, man. All right, that's ready to retaliate against Trump. And hey, you know they got some here on the payroll too, on Trump, on Trump payroll, on the government payroll. So regardless who does it, if Esau is control, or Iran themselves are going to do it, it's going to be done soon. All right. It says, like I said, some people will die. Hey, real quick, this is a time of judgment for America. All right. Now, we know that Esau set things up to fulfill his agenda, the order out of the chaos as well, but let's get this first. It says Isaiah 33 and 1, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Now we know that Esau would never stop being treacherous, or stop dealing treacherously. So what it's saying is at the end of his kingdom, okay, when you're dealing treacherously, these other nations are going to deal treacherously with thee. All right? Treacherously. By God, it says to cover with a garment, to act covertly, to pillage, deal deceitfully, treacherously, unfaithfully, offend, transgress, unfaithful. So in other words, they're going to offend and tear this place to pieces, man. All right? Now, again, just back up what Yahweh Shema had me say right then. We know Esau got his hands in everything, too. Hey, so, this is the time we in, the time on the pale horse. And it's going to be brutal. Revelation 6 and 7. When he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat with him was Death, and hell followed with him. So this is what we're about to see: death and chaos by the hands of Esau. And again, the Biden administration letting the people up in here through the border. All right, and also
this is the real jelly trick.
You got the same guys that's on Trump's payroll too, on the elite's payroll. It's all the same. So they're gonna do damage too. Hey, a lot of this stuff is planned. All right. Hey, remember when the time of the end, where Esau got to come down with great wrath. So he's orchestrating a lot of this stuff. Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he has but a short time. You see? So regardless if Esau's hands are in it, which more than likely they are, and you still got Iranians here, that's going to get busy, man. All right? Revelation 6 and 8, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto him over the four part of the earth to kill with the sword. And this is a part of that sword, man. All right?
This sounds crazy, but I just used...
And with hunger, and we really about to see that famine kick in. High prices and lack of resources because of the war. And global economies are being hit, most definitely America. All right? Remember, everything, America imports everything. Damn near. All right? It says, and with death, and when you go into this in NLT, death going into pestilences. And with the beasts of the earth, all right?
No one ever told you that type 2
so
diabetes
Esau hands are most definitely in it. All right? So, it says some Americans are going to die. All right? Some Americans are going to die. As a matter of fact, you get that second address, 16, real quick. See, we got to be circumspect and continue to watch, man, and look out, pay attention to our surroundings, because, hey, you got some people out there on a cruise ship out there in the Middle East, they are stranded because of the war. Y'all still out there cruising and taking trips, flying. Hey, man, that's on y'all, man. The hopefully ain't doing that mess. Hopefully, y'all not. Second after 16, the hopefully the seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. Second after chapter 16, and where is it? Second after chapter 16, right here. And 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth. Let's get 21 first. You know what? Now let's start up. Because, see, these people not paying attention. All right? These people not paying attention. The beginning of sorrows, let's start at 18. I'm sorry. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Hey, we gonna walk in faith, man. Walk by faith, not by sight. We gonna live off the bread of Yahweh Shema Shah, this word. Have on the armor of Yahweh Shema Shah, which is this word. Trust and believe in Yahweh Shema Shah. During these times, now more so than ever. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sinful scourges for amendment, judgment, for correction. But for all these things, they, the nation of Israel, 2/3, shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victories shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case, right? You're still able to spend money, all right? And even then, hey, look, you still able to spend money and do a few of the things that you do, all right, that's keeping you from paying attention. And even then, so in other words, things haven't shut down yet. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, you see, famine and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, that's around the corner. And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, you see. And the dead shall be cast out as dung. And there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be laid waste, and the city shall be cast down. We about to see all of this, man. I most definitely do. Hey, some people will die. There's gonna be a lot of death. We're gonna see a lot of death, man. Hey, we're gonna see a lot of death. As a matter of fact, the same chapter, it says, verse 24. I'm sorry. Yeah. Verse end of 23. It says, "For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down." Right, because when them troops come up, not troops, when uh these Iranian soldiers or sleeper cells, they attack, paid or the real deal, it doesn't matter. They're gonna do damage, man, and things are not going to be up and functional, and operational. Hey, don't forget, they already planning to set these troops out in April for all major cities. See, a lot of this stuff is already set up, man. All right. Then the troops already in these major cities, they're about to be in all these major cities already because of what's about to happen. Then, midterms, like I don't think it's gonna be a midterm. You know, it may be, but I don't think so. All right. Hey, Trump want to stay in power because more and more information coming out that they starting everything. Hey, they getting these people killed. They getting these soldiers killed. Hey, they causing economic collapse. Causing everybody to hyperinflation about to set in. Hey, they about to cause a lot of death. They already causing a lot of strain on people's mental and financial situations. All right. Hey, you got the guy in North Carolina, the Marine. He told the Senate. He told them folks. He said, "Hey, don't nobody want to fight for Israel." Man broke his arm. All right. So when these things happen, man, things are not going to be up and functioning, man. Hey, look out for cyber attack. They said, watch out for cyber attacks on banks. The federal ACH was down a couple hours a few days ago. Facebook was down, was it today or yesterday, for a few hours ago, according to the reports. I don't have Facebook. Amazon was down and acting up. Then it was down for a few hours a day, according to reports, saying people's transaction didn't go through, you know, things of that nature. So, it's about to be a lot of chaos, all right? It says, "And the city shall be cast down, there shall be no man left to till the ground the sword, the tree shall give fruit, and who shall gather them, the grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them, for all places shall be desolate of men." It says, "So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice." Why? Because men, women, and children are going to be hiding, man. People not going to be out in the midst of chaos. People going to try to stay out the way. It says, "For of a city there shall be left 10, there shall be 10 left, and two of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves." You see that? People going to be hiding, man. All right? It's trying to stay out the way. There should be in the thick groves, meaning in the woods, and in the clefts of the rocks. All right? In the mountains. All right? It says, as in an orchard of olives upon every tree, there are left 3 or 4 olives, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them, 3 or 4 people left by them that search their houses with the sword. You see that? The earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths thereof shall grow full of thorns, because no man travel there through. You see that? We about to see this stuff, man. We are literally about to see this stuff. And you can just keep reading through. All right? And you jump down to verse 46. It says, "For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives, for in captivity and famine shall they get children." You see that? So, the same things America did to Iran and these other nations, well, it's about to be done to America. This place will be spoiled when you get Isaiah 47. All right? So like I said, many people will die. All right? Planned or not, it's going to happen soon. All right? Now, real quick, to go into what we're talking about, then we're going to read an article. It's short. Check this out. Man, reports is rolling in today, man. It says, UK military baffled after drone attack on Cyprus base did not originate from Iran. Speculation builds on who's responsible. And we know who's responsible. Israel. Just like Israel are the ones who attacked the, how you said, Aramco, the oil facility, if I'm not mistaken, in Saudi Arabia. And the Saudis know that. But they know that Israel is trying to get them to attack Iran. And that's what Israel did in this situation right here. All right? The United Kingdom military baffled after a drone attack on Cyprus base, right? Because the UK got a military base in Cyprus. It says, did not originate from Iran. Speculation builds on who's responsible. They know who it is. It says something fishy is going on with drones in the Middle East. On the weekend, an explosive drone hit a British Royal Air Force base in Cyprus. It says the attack took place during the Iranian retaliation strikes after the U.S.-Israeli bombardment of Iran. It says, though it raised eyebrows as the United Kingdom isn't involved in Trump and Netanyahu's campaign, that said, the UK and Iran have long been enemies, so it wasn't overly surprising that the British base be attacked. Then the plot thickened. The British Military of Defense launched an investigation, quickly discovering that the drone was not launched from Iran. You see? So these NATO and EU members aren't stupid. They know how America and the Israelis get down. They'll do anything to try to get them involved with this war or anything else so they can win and take out their enemies. All right? See, this is what they do. Like the scripture said, they're deceitful, man. They're the devil. All right? They're very cunning. They're the most subtle beasts of the field. You can't trust these niggas. But they could be saved, though, according to Christians. I'm just saying. That's what y'all said. Crazy. Now, this right here is a post by Brian Allen, March 3rd, 2026. It says the UK Ministry of Defense just confirmed the drone that hit their base in Cyprus was not launched from Iran, not Iran. So who launched it? A British base in Cyprus, a Saudi oil refinery, Turkey. It says Israel present in all three incidents. You see that? Someone is attacking Western and Gulf.
Let's just update you with some of the latest information that we're getting from the Ministry of Defence, and this is about UK military use around the Gulf. We're hearing overnight RAF Typhoon and F-35B jets continued defensive air operations across the Middle East with support from Voyager air-to-air refuelling in defence of British interests and allies. Important, I think, that the word defensive operations and defence is included in that from the Ministry of Defence, as Keir Starmer has made it very clear that is what UK troops are doing, defensive operations only. They can also confirm that a Shaheed-like drone which targeted RAF Akrotiri on the 2nd of March. That was the drone that came in at midnight. They are saying that that was not launched from Iran. So that is interesting and significant. They are not giving us any information as yet as to where they think that was launched from. But a drone that hit RAF Akrotiri, that was the one I think that caused damage to the airstrip, did not come from Iran, was not launched from Iran, obviously may well have come via Iran. And in the last 24 hours, the UK has resupplied air defence systems to British and allied bases across the region, including UK-built air defence missiles, and that Royal Navy Wildcat helicopters armed with Martlet missiles capable of taking out aerial threats are arriving in Cyprus in the coming days. That is all we have in terms of an actual time frame. The coming days could be as long as a week, some would possibly argue.
You see that? And like it said, Israel present in all three incidents. The UK confirmed the Cyprus drone wasn't Iranian. That's the part everyone needs to sit with. If it wasn't Iran, someone else is hitting targets in this war and letting Iran take the blame for it. They just told you. The Israelis. Alright, now you got right here, it says 9 hours ago, politics, CNBC, Iran foreign minister, not seeking ceasefire, warns United States invasion would be big disaster for them. You see? Now all this talk, Trump told us, they're waiting for Iran is secretly looking for a ceasefire. Man, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. He trying to put Americans somewhat at ease as if they winning. No, man, you getting lit up over there, man. America getting lit up over there. Iran got that heat. All right? They going back and forth, but hey, Iran doing that deal. Hey, you went up over there with no plan. And you getting your ass handed to you. Getting soldiers killed, man. You got blood on your hands, Chief. Wait till the people find this out. This is 21 hours ago. It says politics. Iran launches new attacks and calls for Trump's blood, while Israel strikes Iranian infrastructure. See, they want Trump's blood. They say they want that blood. So hey, remember, hey, Trump, America, as a whole, hey, you deal treacherously. Well, hey, Iran and these other nations are going to deal treacherously with thee. All right? And that's going to that invasion. Hey, not only the invasion, but we focus on the invasion right now because them nuclear missiles coming soon. They're going to destroy this joint. All right? Now, this invasion, hey, even though I'm pretty sure you got some paid off, that's gonna hit the power grid, these substations and things of that nature. So you can have the troops out and call in martial law, enact martial law, and all of that, so you can stay in power. Well, guess what? Well, the people that you paid off can turn on you, man. They can do more than what you tell them to do, or expect them to do. All right. Everybody tired of these Edomites. Everybody tired of America, man. All right? You're not smart. You were never smart. And Yahweh Shema Shai has set up the basis of men like it says in Daniel. The Lord set you up and gave you left hand wisdom. You were never smart. All right? Just full of damn pride. Now back to this article, the original article. It says Trump says, I guess Americans should worry about Iran retaliating on U.S. soil. Like I said, some people will die. And you see all this chaos going through that pale horse. Hey, with them building more AI centers and which I believe this stuff already set up, man. And these tracking devices and the RFID chip. I believe all this stuff already set up. Alright? And this caused all that chaos with the famine and everything hidden. That's about to hit. People are going to be so desperate, man. They're going to be tired. They're going to be scared out of their damn mind. They be like, look, man, we just want to be safe. Get us in the safe zone, which would be the 15-minute cities. We rather take the mark of the beast than die. Because people are going to be so freaked out. All right? And you best believe they're going to do some type of trickery, man. Like we went to the other day through the Spirit of Prayer, Yahweh Shema Shai. That Roman Catholic Church, man, they're going to get involved. They probably had them fake Jesus got them coming through the sky, man, with his hands extended. Like, yeah, tag me in, give me a hug or something. You know? Ain't no telling what these devils going to do, but they're going to do something. All right, to deceive the people. Like it says in Revelation 14, 16, and 19. All right? It says the president was questioned about the unfolding war with Iran for a New Time cover story. It's a short article. It says, what the hell? It says, need to know. President Donald Trump reiterated that lives will be lost amid the unfolding military conflict with Iran in a new cover story for Time. Asked whether Americans should worry about being attacked on U.S. soil, Trump acknowledged the possibility, saying, I guess. The remarks come days after 6 U.S. service members were killed in a retaliatory drone strike abroad. And if you think it's just 6 service members that died, man, you lost your damn mind. I know you drinking this Babylonian media Kool-Aid. It says, ask if Americans should worry about Iran retaliating against Americans on U.S. soil. President Donald Trump responded, I guess. For the last Time cover story titled Trump's War, which was published on Thursday, March the 5th, correspondent Eric Cotelesa questioned Trump about the details of the unfolding war with Iran. At a pointed moment, he was asked whether it's reasonable for Americans to have concerns about being attacked at home. Why you keep repeating your damn self? I guess Trump 79 responded, but I think they're worried about that all the time. We think about it all the time. We plan for it. But yeah, we expect some things. You see that? He said we expect some things. Like I said, some people will die. So you're expecting for people to die from these attacks. Plan or not. Like I said, some people will die. The president added, when you go to war, some people will die. And if you read this article, or if you just heard what I just said or read, and you thinking like, yeah, see, you talking about war back east? No. Well, if you in war wherever, it's gonna be war at home too. Wherever you are, it's still war at home, and it's about to be war here on the soils of America, man. His level setting about possible American casualties comes days after 6 U.S. service members were killed in a retaliatory drone strike abroad following the joint U.S.-Israel attack on Iran. That's it, man. I ain't gonna keep reading the same shit. But there you have it. So hey, be on the lookout, man. Be circumspect. So hey, you see what time we in. It's gonna happen soon. Something gonna happen. Alright, so don't be all weirded out. Though it's easier said than done. But hey, read that Psalms 91. Yahweh Shema Shazah Shield and Buckler, man. Alright? So hey, read the whole chapter fire, man, and it's uplifting. So hey, stay prayed in the names of Yahweh Shema Shah. And remember, hey, we got to remember, know, and understand what the will of the Lord is and His prophecy, and this is a part of it. Alright, a great fear is going to touch the soil of America, and these people are going to be terrified, man. Alright? Remember, they have no foundation, they have no covering. All these people talking about they got faith, they can't wait for the return of the Lord. Well, hey, that Amos 5:18. Hey, this is a part of it. You see? And one more thing before I close. Christians, why are y'all still here? You supposed to be caught up to the hopeful elect, seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. Stay prayed for the names of Yahweh Shema. Shalom.